How's it going, everyone? I'm Stonewall, and today I built this abandoned building for my city. I almost dropped it there. So first off, this is not my mock. I did purchase instructions for this, so I guess you can say it's a mock. But I bought instructions for this from Rebrickable, someone named Gizmodian. I'll be sure to leave a link to their page in the description. So if you do like this building and want to build it yourself, you can find their instructions that way. I've had my eye on this for a while and have been wanting to build it. My city's not too expansive yet. Eventually I want to have a much bigger city, and I thought it'd be cool to have either a section of kind of some abandoned, like rundown buildings like this, or maybe them interspersed, but I couldn't wait any longer, so I decided to just go ahead and build it and add it to my little strip of a city I have right now. But I just really like how it looks, and I pretty much kept it the same as in the instructions. I only made a few changes here and there. Most of them are because I was trying to save money and use pieces I had, but I did make a couple changes which I'll point out. So here's a closer look at the derelict abandoned building. I think it looks really good. I am really happy with how it turned out. I pretty much followed the instructions. I only did a few intentional changes. The first one, or the main one, being the front walkway here. The instructions just had all these as dark gray 2x2s, and I thought that looked a little too upkept for an abandoned building, so I replaced a lot of them with the L1s and some 1x2s and some circles, and just kind of made it look more like the asphalt was cracking and crumbling away. Really happy with how that turned out. A few of the pieces are different colors because I did try to use mostly what I had just to save cost. You can see I used some old gray bricks that look like they might have some sun damage on them too, but I think that's perfect for this abandoned building because there should be weathering and discoloration all along it. But I really like how, even with all new bricks, how the light and dark, and then just like these masonry bricks that are poking through the tan second floor. I love all the boarded up windows. I think that looks really great. And then the other main difference I did is I left out the interiors. The first floor had a bunch of sand green tiles all around, and the second floor actually had some really cool wooden floors with different colors and discolored, and there were some boxes, look like cardboard boxes to put in along there. But since it's an abandoned building, I just thought it looked fine being empty. I think the only other change I did up front was I made it so it would snap together with other modular buildings. This was just a brick across, so I went ahead and put the correct spacing for a Technic brick so it'll fit in the city. And then the back of it here, I left off a lot of the tiles here as well and just made it look like it's kind of crumbling. But once again, I love all the boarded up windows and doors. There's a little balcony here with an access point. And I don't know if you noticed on the front, but I had a lot of these kind of police cage bar doors that I had from a police set I bought used. And I went ahead and threw those there on the inside just to look like their windows have been barred up. On the original set there are some white shutters, but I didn't order those. So there's no bars there, and it looks like that might have made it vulnerable to get some transients to move in. This mock is modular. The roof is simple, a little plant growing in the corner there. Second floor, I left it empty, but like I said, the instructions have a really nice wooden floor there. And here's those bar pieces. I just put those behind the windows because I had them extra. I like how it looks from the front like that. And then the first floor just has a staircase and like a kind of support structure there. In the original, this was all sand green, but I just put a few big tiles that I found in my parts and kind of just threw them in there to make it look like it's all crumbling and degrading in there as well. And here it is in my growing little city, and yes, I know I need to get more road plates for it. I went ahead and put it right here next to the police station. I think it looks really good right here on the corner. This side of the police station is a jail if you're unfamiliar with it, so I think that's why this building has been abandoned. Couldn't find a tenant that wanted to be next to it. A lot of times jails are quite noisy. So as you can tell, it is on the corner here and has kind of become dilapidated. I think the broken pavement that I added really adds to it and looks really good. And man, I love the boarded up windows and doors. That just looks so good. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Y'all let me know what you think about it. I also think it works well here because the building next to it, which is my pet shop and cafe alternate build mock, the idea behind that was that this yellow building was an old building, and then this front side was a newer addition to it. So as you can see, this yellow building, it might have looked like this as well, but it's been renovated. So hopefully this is the next one to be renovated in universe. But obviously I'm going to keep it like this because I just built it and I like how it looks. So there you go, guys. That's the derelict building that I got from Rebrickable. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I really like it, and I think it works well next to the jail on the police station there. But let me know what you think about it in the city, and let me know if you have any kind of abandoned, rundown buildings in your city. I think they kind of just up the realism, I guess, or authenticity of a Lego city, because cities aren't perfect, so why not have a few of these in there? So that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up to let me know. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe so you can catch the next content when it comes out. Hope you all have a great day, guys.